Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to another Sunday afternoon.
It's because he's bisexual.
Yes. Thank you, Soupy. I do appreciate you being timely with
You're
that.
welcome.
Another fine bisexual afternoon.
We got a hype train going. Senmaru, thank you for subscribing for 42 months there. Appreciate that. Not sure why the alert didn't go off.
That's a lot of months.
The alerts on Twitch are having issues, but yeah, thank you for that, Senmaru. That's a long time. And there's the hype train. Thank you so much for getting us on a level 1 hype train. Really quickly, I am Martin, your host, Little Karibo. And really quickly, I want to thank people for following. Sleepy Skypey, thank you for the follow. Whimsy Woof, thank you for the follow. Or Wooif. 5 Gnomes in a Trench Coat, thank you for the follow. I feel like that's a reference to something specific, but anyway.
No, it's just a bunch of gnomes stacked on top of each other to try and look like a
chat member.
person.
An adult.
Yeah, an adult, so they can all buy beer.
There is no sub goal today, Poke Explosion. Oh, thank you, Voidadet, for the subscription with Prime for 17 months. Remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder, Treason, and Ace Attorney. Orange Ponzu, thank you for the follow. Toli Beira, thank you for the follow. Mystery Snack Pack, thank you for following. Choco Pigu, thank you for the follow. Snow the First, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 16 months. Wow, I haven't caught one of these live in a hot minute. Well, welcome to the hottest minute of your life, my friend. Apple Tum Tum, thank you for the follow. Dane McRae, thank you so much for resubscribing for 28 months. And thank you again for sending, you purchased something off of Marin's Amazon list, I believe. So thank you for that. We really do appreciate that.
Thank you.
Senmara, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 42 months. And Voidadet, thank you for resubscribing with Prime again. All right. And we're on a level 1 hype train, so let me get the actual train on screen.
Into the Weenie Mobile. Weenie Man away.
There he goes. I don't know if a train beep beeps.
That's a train noise.
That's what the cars do when the train is going across the tracks
Beep
there.
beep coming through. I'm a train.
But we're also joined by my fellow co-hosts.
A pleasure to make your ass
Pokey Explosion,
acquaintance.
thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 there. I do appreciate that. Thank you for getting us to Tier 2 hype train. Gosh, these alerts are janky as hell. I really wish Twitch would get its stuff together. Anyway, speaking of getting our stuff together,
If you'd like.
I know. Yankee Gal, thank you for gifting a sub to Mari Fell Off the Stairs. I do appreciate that, and I hope Mari feels better. Anyway, we're joined also by
He's still falling.
my co-hosts in crime solving and criminally indicted
Crime
people
doing.
defending. Crime doing sometimes, often. We're joined by,
Usually.
firstly, Marin Miller. Hi, Marin.
Oh, hello. It is I, H. John Benjamin, here, standing in for Marin M. Miller.
Second week in a row.
Remember,
Yeah, Marin's been gone a while.
I miss them.
They are dead.
Oh, no.
Inside and out. No,
Oh.
hello everybody. It is I, Marin Miller. Bet you didn't see that coming. Here today with
Oh my
your
god.
gay
Marin's here.
update. Jesus, I just like jumped out of H. John Benjamin's mouth to present myself. Surprise. But that's not all. I'm homosexual. I'm not just homosexual. I'm pansexual actually. But what was I gonna say? Oh, gay update, right? So y'all, I found work, and
Hey.
it's not just any work. It's part-time work to keep us going, but it's in legal transcription is the important part of what I was going to say.
Thematically appropriate.
So, yes.
Just like my video games.
Just like my video games, so I can.
Oh my god,
fucking
attorneys are real?
What?
Experience real.
I've never seen an attorney in
attorneys
real life.
in real life. Well, I mean, I'm just going to be listening to depositions and transcribing them over the computer, so it's not like I'm going to be interacting with Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth in real life. But you know,
Who are real.
Every
They
time,
are
every time
real.
they say objection, are you gonna put it in all caps?
I don't think I'm allowed to per the transcription rules. So unfortunately, no. And I tried to ask if I could insert my own heterosexually describers, or maybe just
Yeah.
add the lawyer moaned here after saying this, and they were very discouraging, which, you know, I
But
guess
did
that
they
makes
straight up
sense.
say no?
They were like, why are you asking this? This is so inappropriate. So no, they didn't say no.
That
But
doesn't sound like a no.
it doesn't sound like a no. It just sounds like bewilderment. And I'm bewildered that they wouldn't want the record to be as florid and descriptive and homosexual as possible. So I think it might take some time, but they'll see my point of view.
Yeah.
They'll see your
You
vision.
should just give it your best shot, and then if they don't get it, that's a them problem.
But until then, I will display the utmost in professionalism and accuracy while I fiercely lobby
Like today.
the homosexual agenda.
Yeah.
So,
Pokey,
yes, that's-
although
that's it.
though I don't know if there was a notification for you subscribing, Pokey Explosion, but thank you for cashing in your star chips for a doodle la 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 doodle la la la. Pokey Explosion. And Dark Jade, really quickly, last time on Dual Destinies, we went through questioning of Mr. Starbuck to try and figure out what had happened from his perspective, only to realize that the originally assumed roles, Starbuck dragging out Clay from the exploding launch pad, was actually swapped around. However, things quickly took a turn for the worst when the diffused bomb in the courtroom evidence went active,
yeah,
leading...
bomb.
Oh yeah, the bomb!
Oh, yeah.
We were sitting here going, what happened last time?
My
To be
gosh.
fair, that's just kept happening.
It's true.
That's like
Because
the
he's
10th
bisexual.
time that's happened.
At least.
Leading to the
Yeah.
events of Case 1, so it is now from Athena's point of view after Apollo went AWOL. Thank you, Dark Jade. And Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 10 bits. I like how the gay update is getting a job.
Hoo-ha!
Legally.
And the Void Adept, thank you for the Vamp
Hoo-ha.
Redeem. And Ninja Warlord, thank you for the hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha. And we're also joined by the lovely Soupy. Hi, Soupy.
Hi. Hope everybody's doing well. We're at 69 viewers right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's
That's all I got, to be honest.
No, that's
Give
all you
each
need,
other
really.
Yeah, just end the stream.
We're
Yeah,
done
we're
here, I
done.
think.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody give it to... Oh, no, we're at 76, so...
Oh, we have to keep
Damn
going.
it. We're too popular. Anyway.
I need 7 people to leave right fucking now.
Thank you for getting us to a level 1 hype train, guys. Speaking of being hype, I'm hyped to introduce Karina from Drawfee. Hi, Karina.
That's me. Hello. Happy Destiel Day.
You had to remind
That's
us.
all.
Don't forget to say I love you to someone who doesn't love you back.
Yeah.
And hope for they
Or if-
look at you
yeah.
like, what? What?
But
Yeah.
if they do love you, you have to say it in Spanish, okay?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what? Is that part of it?
Yes.
Yeah. Is
Why?
that real? Did he actually say it back in the Spanish version?
Yes.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I always thought that was just a myth.
No, they like translated it
That's
differently.
So stupid.
So in the Spanish one, Castiel says "te amo," and then Dean replies "yo a ti," which is reciprocating.
Somebody that adapter had an agenda, and I approve.
Yeah.
There was someone doing the English version who was like, "Oh man, I just erased that line. Forgot to put it back. Sorry,
Some
everyone.
adapter said
I fucked up."
it would be so funny.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's just like me, but in Spanish. Like adapter to adapter. Hats off, my friend. Like I remember there was when I was recording for Enkidu, actually, one of the last lines that they say is like actually they're Kingu, because they're basically
Yeah.
like the body of Enkidu is resurrected and used as a puppet for an evil scheme. And so the body has memories that Kingu is interpreting but not understanding. And so when Kingu realizes that, you know, the body, their identity doesn't... Anyway, they're like, I'm realizing that I'm in love with Gilgamesh. is this whole monologue where they're like, this body really wants to talk to Gilgamesh and really wants to be friends with Gilgamesh. and say all of these things and tell you all of these things, and then they say from someone, like in the English dub, the original version was from someone who cares, but the alternate line was from someone who loves you. And I was like, no, I want this one, but it's one flap too many. I can't make it fit, but I want the love. Oh, that was so hard. Anyway.
In that situation, the lip flap should not fucking matter.
I agree. Anki,
They didn't with Destiel.
Yeah, exactly.
That they just had that boy saying whatever they felt like in any language.
Well, the actor.
The lip flap that matters. It's the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, his vibe.
It is the vibe. The heart.
His vibe was like, what?
Yeah. What about the heart flaps?
Dark Jade, really quickly, we also discovered that poor Mr. Starbuck is one of the worst cases of PTSD I've ever seen, with him having gone through a one-man version of the Apollo 13 mission during the Hat 1 mission, without any other crew members on the spacecraft to help share the burden. We also are going off the theory that he'd been drugged by someone else during the bomb event, explaining his hazy memory issues. And really quickly, Nat went fire. Thank you for the follow there, Nat. Alright. Do we want to start playing?
I think I've barked enough to start.
It's valid.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've talked to him about everything. Yeah, we have. We chatted to him, and I think we're done here. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, we can probably just head out somewhere else.
Oh, we've
Fuck
got
this little pokey head.
we've got entrance available. I want to go to the right anything agency, see if there's anything going down.
I want to go into the.
It's just Trucy
It's
because we
just
left her
Trucy.
here.
I'm gonna
As
put-
we always
Cool.
do.
What does she
We
think of my
always
badge?
just leave Trucy here. I guess presenting your attorney's badge. It's like your quick trick, huh, Daddy?
So it's just a trick to you, huh?
Well, you are one of the talents in our Write Anything agency, after all.
That slut is turning tricks.
But I have to say that an attorney's badge won't get many laughs.
I don't care if I don't get laughs, as long as I can clear my client's name. And I always get laughs either way.
No one takes you seriously.
That's a good one, Daddy.
I'm no match for you, though, Trucy. With your fucking
They
panties.
are so fucking cute, and I'm so fucking mad that they just leave Trucy here the whole time.
Does she react to anything else that I have?
She missed too much school in
Yeah.
Apollo Justice.
She's making up about 7 grades right now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of homework. Daddy, you should be careful about showing evidence to a magician.
Oh, I stopped caring about evidence a long time ago. That's true.
When you gave me falsified evidence.
Yeah.
That's true. You can make anything
That's
disappear.
your mistake. Well, anything up to about 1 yard in diameter, anyway. My magic panties are in extra-dimensional space.
No.
I don't know what you expect. Like, she's never gonna stop talking about them.
Yeah.
I can still disapprove. I'm not gonna normalize this.
Hunker down and just bear with it. I guess only
I
a
can bear with
space
it,
probe
but
can
I'm
help us
never
figure
going
out
to
how they work then, huh? I'm not talking about probing her panties. What the fuck?
You're the one who said it.
I did.
Someone at Capcom was like, this is the only trait Trucy has, huh?
Oh, cool.
I need to find out that person's name. I think I need to commit a murder.
Oh,
I
jeez.
love that alien. It's so cute.
Yeah, isn't that fucking cute? I want to see Phoenix and Trucy in this thing.
Yeah, I don't want to even put a face in that alien. I think it's just got
Oh.
a cute little mouth the way that it is.
It's just a void. It's got a void head.
It's going like, oh. It's got little eyes on top.
December 19th,
Oh,
Cosmos
yelling.
Space Center entrance. All right. I like it. It's cool. Wow. I was wondering what kind of place this space center would be. Turns out, a space center.
Wow.
It almost looks like an amusement park of the future.
Yeah, did you know that they even let the public see their rockets up close? And, like, put bombs in them, I guess? Oh, so check it out.
Yeah, that does seem like a massive security risk.
Beep.
Look at how brightly the Gaiaxa logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. That's basically NASA, by the way. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going.
Yeah, it's like Ace Attorney NASA, I guess.
Yeah.
Gaiaxa, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space R&D program?
Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GIA supposed to stand for? Galaxy?
If that were it, then the whole thing would be something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to GAXA. Or even Gaia.
Get it, Mr. Right, you're gay.
Stop bragging.
It's not something special.
So am
You're
I.
all gay. I guess so.
So the Japanese space agency is called JAXA. Is that in real life? JAXA. As somebody in the chat, Bedinsis says the Japanese space agency is called JAXA, so I assume it might be a play on that.
I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name just really likes the letter Y.
This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu. Okay, what is going on here? Is this a reference to something?
Don't remember.
Have-
It's a reference to him being gay.
Deja vu.
I feel like it's ridiculous that I've actually never heard that pun before. Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction.
Oh, Doug, Jay, do you think it's just feeling like it's referencing Maya, his relationship with Maya?
Probably. I think this is you, Martin.
Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Electric scooter, full speed ahead.
Oh, am I the robot? Oh, no, is this... Hell no.
I forgot about that. He's so cute.
Yikes. Who's this geezer and what's he want?
I don't know if I want to do that voice for this. Is it good? Is this voice...
It's your call.
Any voice you want is good.
Somebody in the chat says very appropriate voice there. Okay. It seems like he's trying to be more impressive. But I feel like I've already done a booming voice, so...
Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science.
Pardon me, but you are...
My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos.
Oh my god, twirls in my hair. Is there a yaoi cosmos?
Boss, that was pretty groan-inducing.
This person is the Space Center's director. Then that means...
Aha! So you were one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you?
And who was the first to find the victim?
Your mother.
Actually, there were two of them. Your dad and your mom.
The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candace Arm. LOL.
That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. But all this talk of the incident, are you by any chance the space police?
You can't tack the word space on just any old thing, you know.
That's bullshit.
Watch me.
That's a big contention he has with Edgeworth when watching Steel Samurai. There's like, they just keep introducing space characters, and Phoenix is like, you can't just put the name space on the front of someone's name. Doesn't mean they're from space.
Like, yeah, you can. They're doing it. They're doing it right now.
No.
What are you gonna do about it?
We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers.
Are you arguing that this show does not exist, right? That character does not exist? Because you can't do that.
We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers.
Literally watching it right now.
We're here to investigate his case.
Although they didn't call it Space Sailor Moon, did they? They called it Sailor Moon Stars.
I don't know.
Oh, and we're Earth lawyers, by the way.
Well, bullshit.
Ah, I see. Yes, I've heard about you. In that case, by my esteemed privilege, I grant you permission to investigate. I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now, go ahead, have at it.
I can already tell he's gonna be nothing but trouble.
Don't let him hear you say that, or you'll see what trouble really is. He's gonna fuck you up, Athena. Let's just be professional and ask him about when he found the body, okay?
He's gonna run me over with a Segway.
And then back up slowly.
It's just wobbling.
So, as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically?
Defend peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. No matter what obstacles stand in our way, we keep going for the sake of mankind.
I believe I used the word specifically in my question.
Attention all personnel, to your break stations. Prepare for break.
Oh, I get it. You just wander around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner.
Why are you looking at me, Athena?
That is exactly right, because I am an important man. My manner is important.
Mr. Wright, this man doesn't get sarcasm.
Well, there's bound to be some people like that here in the boundlessness of space.
What's that? You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically? Very well, I will tell you. I was the central figure of the Hat 1 project. You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Now go ahead, have at it.
I might be more impressed if I knew what he did for it specifically. Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day?
Huh. I refuse.
What?
Explaining is a job for common folk, not the director of the center of the cosmos. My testimony, which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom.
What? So does that mean you'll be taking the stand tomorrow?
That is correct. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind.
Not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about.
Looks like Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about.
Then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about. Hat 1. Didn't this mission go badly, though? Like, why is he proud of being, like, directly associated with it?
I have no idea.
Was it Hat
It's like
2?
you almost killed man. I thought it was Hat 1.
Oh, really?
I don't
We'll see.
remember.
We'll see. Hat 1
we
was
have
a...
like the poster, don't we? We can check.
Let's have a look here. The movie poster. What if the movie's inaccurate, though?
Yeah.
Wait, where?
They
That's
took
the
our
movie poster. What the hell?
It was Hat 1.
Maybe let's try the profiles. Maybe see
Oh,
if it says
okay.
anything in.
Well, I want to know how
Starbucks.
old Grandpa is.
Yeah, let's find out how old this little guy is. 62.
Nice.
He's looking good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a gilf, a nice gilf.
Oh, Hat 2 crew. Oh, so this one was Hat 2.
Oh, okay. And he
Okay.
was Hat 1 was the one that went bad.
Yeah.
I see.
The Hat 1 was a rocket.
Maybe nobody will die in Hat 3.
They should just give
luck.
them more hats.
Let's keep putting more hats on there.
Yeah, I mean, like, if only one hat wasn't enough, why would you think that 2 hats would be enough?
We need the whole
Yeah.
haberdashery.
Yeah.
Need a hat store.
The Hat 1 was a rocket that was launched into space 7 years ago, correct? And despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home?
I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you. Very well. I will impart to you the complete story of the Hat 1 project.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hat 1's noble mission was to collect samples from an asteroid. And Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight. Eventually, the Hat 1 reached its planned orbit, from where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. From there, the Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Then, after a terrifying struggle, the Hat 1 returned safely to Earth.
That struggle was when the incident known as the Hat 1 miracle occurred, right?
Correct, and it truly was a miracle. Of course, they just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. As for the Hope probe, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a few samples from the asteroid and returned to Earth but a few days ago.
So what kind of samples are they? What's in them?
The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. We haven't had time since they just came back the day before Terran's murder. Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. But this puts our space development program ahead of other countries by several years.
Glacier's Mort, thank you for donating $3. Mr. Pumpkin Spice Latte. Is that this guy? Thank you for the donation.
Looks like he's delicious, and I want to drink him in the fall.
Who do you think
He's a
played him
delicious
in the
fall
movie?
flavor.
Which movie?
Because he's entering into the winter of his life, so he's a delicious fall flavor. Gilf.
I think Ken Watanabe played him in the movie.
Ken Watanabe is also a filth, a gilf, a dilf,
Okay.
a father I would like to fuck.
He had a snubble in that one movie.
Bill, this director I would like to fuck.
Hang on, is the Hat 1 movie struck? Are we allowed to talk about it?
Well, I mean,
I
they're
don't
the
think it
scabs.
exists.
They're the scabs who brought it
The
up
movie.
first, so.
That's quite impressive. I guess this guy isn't just a loudmouth braggart after all.
In the golden age of space development, our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. That is the greatest achievement in the history of this space center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential.
A moon rock, huh? I remember that being big. Dark Jade, the real-life version would be Apollo 13. Yeah, it certainly seems to be referencing that with the recovery of the astronauts.
I mean, what?
Huh?
What's that?
It's a real-life
Apollo
incident. It's a real-life incident. It's not a film.
Oh, yeah, I know. But it's still the title of the movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
True.
Was the real life incident a struck work?
Ryu Karika, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3 for 34 months there, coming up on 3 years. Love you all so much. Happy to have been blessed with your company for so long. You're very kind. Thank you so much, Ryu Karika, and thank you for henching into Kamen Rider Agito there.
But were the Apollo 13 astronauts scabs for working on the Apollo 13 mission?
Our endeavors with the moon
I
rocket
think yes.
lives on in our work with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again.
I wonder if this asteroid stuff is a reference to Ghost Trick. I'm guessing not.
That is my mission.
I haven't really played Ghost Trick.
Right.
Still need to play Ghost Trick.
That
All a
is
good
my
time,
mission
friend.
as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos.
Ravi Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. OMG, I didn't realize almost 3 years of beautiful butts. Heck yeah, that's a lot of butts.
Hoo-ha!
Love it, Ravi Karika. Thank you for the 10 bits. And
Hoo-ha.
Voided Up, thank you for the hoo-ha redeem. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha!
I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days.
Moon rocks is just weed.
Okay. Stardust is...
Rocks is something other than that.
Yeah, Stardust is cocaine, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
So
moon
like,
rocks is closer to ecstasy, I think.
well, there are moon rocks in weed culture.
Oh, really?
I know because they are very strong and should not be smoked in a room with closed windows.
Huh.
Ask me how I know.
Don't worry
Especially
about
if you
it.
have animals.
Stop being nosy.
Oh no. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization.
The impact of the moon rocks.
Yeah. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there.
What? Bite your tongue. It's not for anything so base as money or politics. It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind, and all for my illustrious mission. My mission to go a place where woke politics doesn't exist in space.
All right, Grandpa, let's put you to bed.
Don't mind him. He's 62.
He's 1 foot in the grave.
With the recent
Might as
budget
well be
cuts,
dead.
my
That's
staff.
ancient in Ace Attorney.
He could drop dead
Most people
any
in Ace
minute.
Attorney don't really live that long.
We're lucky Phoenix still has his independence as a 30-something-year-old man.
Right? How is
he doesn't at all.
How's he getting around?
Actually, that is true. He doesn't
Miles
have
Edgeworth drives
financial
him around.
independence.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miles Edgeworth
He
pays
just-
for everything.
He just stands in the street, he waits to get hit by a car, and he hopes it hits him to where he
ragdolls.
needs to be.
He
yeah.
just ragdolls there.
I was gonna say, I bet that
He's
like
right, it has 3 sugar daddies.
I bet that Miles Edgeworth, like Phoenix Wright handed Miles Edgeworth his phone and was like, put your credit card information in the Amazon app, in the Ralph's app, in the fucking Uber app. Like,
Please, or else I'll just keep getting hit by cars.
it's the only way I can make money.
No one taught me how else to get around.
The beamers are the most effective because they don't really wake very much because they don't care about other people.
With the recent budget cuts, my staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it.
Huh. I guess even a space program has to watch its budget. Especially a space program, I'd imagine. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena.
Oh, my backstory.
Oh, well, I thought I'd better brush up for the case.
Is that
And
so?
my dead mom.
Don't worry about my backstory.
Well, I will be on my way. As you can see, I am a very busy and very important man.
Don't worry about my backstory. Focus on Apollo's best friend.
Yeah.
Apollo's great backstory. Go on.
Galactic Scooter! Fire up the main engine, max battle speed, and engage! Battle Hopper! Road Sector!
That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we better get going too. Sorry, you keep showing up and I think you're talking.
I get confused.
I see the woman and I say, is that me?
I keep thinking you're doing testimony and I have to listen to you.
Oh my god, Phoenix's egg is cracking.
Oh my god.
Hello,
Him.
trans baby.
What?
I'm making a
I
joke
hope he's
about
on Miles Edgeworth's insurance.
Aren't they just
You
basically married if they're on the same insurance? Phoenix is like, Miles, let's get married.
They're
so
like,
that we
yeah,
can
let's
have
get
it
married
out."
for insurance reasons.
Yeah, for insurance reasons.
He's like, Trucy needs insurance. Don't you want her to have insurance? And Trucy's standing there like, I pay for my own insurance.
Yeah.
he's
You're
like,
my
"Exactly."
dependent.
Yeah.
Aren't you tired of paying for our insurance, Trucy?
Come on.
They've been married this whole time. Oh my god. That would be so funny. Oh, that would be really
You
funny
bet.
if in the
Let's
seventh
make
game
it
they're like,
so.
we're just fucking married. We've been married
Yeah.
since fucking Trucy came in the picture.
Did I forget to tell you
For
that?
insurance.
We've just
Athena
never
Sykes
had
is fine.
sex.
Huh?
Or
What was that all about?
I thought I'd better get fired up twice as much to make up for Apollo being gone. For starters, I thought I'd imitate him.
Thank you, Goku, for the hydrate command. Appreciate it.
So you're doing a voice workout, huh?
Yep. You have to push your voice up from the pit of your stomach. Hold it. There's a contradiction in the witness's statement.
Wow, you really know about the biz, Athena.
Objection. You're lying. The true culprit is the judge.
What? Then who's going to hand down the verdict?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
All right. That was funny, though.
Can y'all focus?
Yeah.
You guys stop fucking around.
This shit going on. Is that a seahorse?
What are you two fucking talking about?
Is that...
It's Apollo in the background.
What is that?
Don't worry about
doing?
it.
Ride the Puff? December 19th, Cosmos Space Center boarding lounge.
these
What
are
the...
all very integral to space exploration.
So
The
this...
ceiling, zero gravity, and the fucking seahorse. The
So-
Seahorse.
So this is
That
where...
looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it really does. So this is where Mr. Terran was murdered. Has anyone questioned the giant Pokemon?
Yeah. I think he did
A
it.
witness.
Pokemon's like, I'm so bored. I only can swim back
I
and
can
forth.
only swim and blink.
And stab. I mean, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, this is the lounge. Let's see that diagram the police made again. Right now we're in the main building here on the right side on the 3rd floor. Clay and Mr. Starbuck fled here from Launchpad 1 after the explosion.
You there! No admittance without express permission!
We're Mr. Starbuck's lawyers. We've come to investigate.
Sorry, nobody gets in without permission. Not even the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me.
So Detective Fulbright is here, huh?
Yeah, he's in Launchpad 1 corridor. Go get clearance from him, and then we'll talk.
Leave it to me. I'm great at getting intel out of Detective Fulbright. Let's see. What trick should I use on him today?
I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid.
So, to get to the Launchpad 1 corridor,
Oh, 3D environments.
we just have to go through that door with the blue rocket on it, I think.
Wait, that door? It looks awfully familiar.
Good eye there, boss.
Oh.
This is the door Clay and Mr. Starbuck used during their escape from the launch pad.
Ah, that explains it.
The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can just pass through. Now, come on, let's go.
All right. I guess we'll move. They can't examine anything, so... Oh, one of these robots.
I think I'm that one.
Is that right?
I don't know if it's that robot specifically, but
Oh,
it's
right.
just like the similar.
It is
looking
one
robots.
of them. December 19th, Cosmos Space Center, Launchpad 1 corridor.
Isn't that robot like destroying evidence right now?
Right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
I'm just doing my job.
We don't need that evidence.
I am helping.
So this is it, huh? This is the corridor the two of them used in their escape.
Yep. This is the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building.
I see police tape down at the other end. Guess we won't be looking at the launch pad.
After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke.
And the launch pad itself was probably a seal of flames? And the launch pad itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them.
There was a seal and it was a flame.
That is
Space seal.
scary.
Now, where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there.
Ugh,
We
don't
shouldn't
call him
rule
over
out
here.
Mewtwo as a suspect.
What would Mo the Clown say about that?
Oh, love it!
Was
I can
that
hear him
him?
right now.
Like,
Whoa.
what was he doing?
He was
Why
cheering.
did he have to ululate? Oh.
He's also a big fan of space,
Yes,
so he's here.
Space Clown.
He's always here. What are you talking about?
Mo is always with us.
What should I do?
Tactics Puppy, thank you for the follow.
Which path is the path of justice? He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor is a straight shot. Huh? Ah, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center.
Boo.
We hate your pussy.
We hate that you're
boo.
happy.
Boo, I hate you.
Stop smiling.
Go away.
Boo.
I hate him.
Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing?
We're here to investigate the scene, same as you. Did you have any info to share?
Boss, if he acts at all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with the whatever shall we do act. I'm sure he'll fall for it.
The what?
Got it?
Are we trying to catch the unruly family dog here or something?
Yes. Info on the case, huh? All right, I'll gladly share some with you. Huh? What just happened?
That was easy.
Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today. I don't know. There's something weird about Detective Fulbright today.
Well, we need information, so let's run with it.
If you say so.
She wanted to play a trick on him so bad.
So bad.
She wanted to really squeeze it out of him.
Yeah.
Detective Fulbright, could you give us permission to investigate the crime scene?
There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Oh, whatever shall we do? That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month even. Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub. Of course
no.
it's one of his men.
I do have a very rubbable neck.
We know.
No, that's okay. But thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know. Does he know Fulbright very well?
I was just gonna say, like, has he even like really met? I mean,
This is like, as far as I
guess,
know.
but it's a spoiler.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not that much of a spoiler. It's just the DLC case takes place before this.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
All right.
It's just really funny that they all like we haven't seen that yet, but they're already showing Phoenix like he's done with this shit. It's really funny. Detective Fulbright is acting sickeningly sweet. It's kind of gross, actually. Do you think he hit his head or something?
Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. Wahapa. You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, Detective?
That's right. I was here on a security assignment. The police are required to secure rocket launches now? I didn't know that. Yes. Well, you know us. To serve and protect.
To serve and protect rockets.
We're the rocket police. The explosions occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation.
There's, I don't know how many of you have played Space Channel 5 or its sequel, a Space Channel 5 Part 2, which has one of the campest villains in video game history. But there are space police that show up, and it's one of the catchiest tunes in the game. And it's just these cowgirls wearing, like, hot pants and dancing, and they're the Eastern Venus Space Police. So anytime I think of Space Police, I think of those girls.
I wanted to play that game so bad, but it was for the Dreamcast, wasn't it?
Originally, yeah, they released the sequel at least on PlayStation 2, I believe, and you can get the sequel on PC, and I'm sure you can probably get the first one as well. They're very good, they're very fun, but obviously limited replayability.
Mm-hmm.
He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. And I know that they were bringing out a new Space Channel 5 that was a VR game or something.
Oh, really? That sounds fun.
Could you tell us more about what happened?
Of course. A bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. Right after that, the one over in Launchpad 1 also blew sky high.
Oh, after.
So I immediately instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter.
Wow, he actually did a good job, apparently.
Don't give him an inch.
Don't say that.
Don't validate him.
Compliment him.
You deserve your praise.
He has to learn.
Take it back.
The shelter?
Saved a lot of people's lives? Well, you should have saved more.
Yeah.
I spend it back.
We hate your pussy, boo.
You showed courage under fire? Well, it should have been under lightning as well.
I would have the spaghetti.
Oh, Marin Miller, thank you for the ads. Send it back.
If the salad is on top, I send it back.
That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center.
Hey, Suki Doragon Okami.
It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like. So where were you when the first bomb went off? I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you.
I feel bad it's Soupy talking to Soupy again.
Okay.
I'm
At
on
least it
strike.
isn't like at least it's not the witness, the lawyer, and the judge
Yeah,
again.
that's true.
Fulbright
The
won't be
elevator
around
wasn't
forever.
working. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way. And wasn't it impossible to get down to the basement shelter?
Thank you, Dead Cold.
No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it reached the ground. Phoenix is learning about new kinds of ladders today.
There are more?
Whoa. What are you talking about? That's
He's
not
like,
how that
hang on.
works.
There's more I thought there was just the one ladder. What is a
Just the step ladder.
Oh my god.
After I secured the ladder, I left to take another look around for any other survivors. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter. Wow, what an ordeal. But climbing down an emergency ladder sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, the best.
Wee!
This is awesome.
Thank you for your answers,
believe I haven't-
Detective. Huh?
Climbed down ladders before.
Thank you for your answers, Detective. They were very helpful.
I've only ever used them to climb up. Just a moment. I have some more information to share with you. But don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay?
Oh.
Wow, and Prosecutor Blackwell usually has you on a short leash, too. Well, never mind that. I thought you should know that there was a witness.
Could you tell us more about this witness?
Sure thing. The witness was a Space Center employee who was on the 4th floor. While she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge. So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside? That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know what she saw exactly yet, though. You don't? But that's the most important thing of all. Don't you worry. I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her.
A fourth floor employee, huh? All right. Thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright.
Gee, you sure are being cooperative, Detective. A little too cooperative, even. Yes, well, actually,
Something you can't talk about? Ah, thank you was just Jerry for the proto-badger scare there.
yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Well, I'll be on my way now.
What was that all about?
Something is definitely going on. I'm going to get it out of him the next time I see him.
Okay. Not so sure he'll talk about it, though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the boarding lounge. All right. December 19th, Cosmos Space Center boarding lounge, I assume. Yes.
Ah, you two! Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a neck rub too if you'd like.
Ah, this must be the man.
I am the man.
That's all right. But thank you for the offer.
Well, time to roll up our sleeves and our collars for our neck rubs and start investigating.
Phoenix is like, no, I want the snacks and the neck rub.
Yeah.
But he said.
Snacks. Now let's see. Where's that diagram again? Of my neck. So this lounge is on the 3rd floor of the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend. His best friend.
Well, let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person then.
You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem, though. This room.
Has a Pokemon in it.
It's just so big.
It's just so big. What
I've
am I
never been in a room this big
do?
It's a big room, Athena.
I'm scared.
can walk like...
Usually there would be a beautiful man in here to comfort me.
But I'm stuck with you.
Don't worry, we can use this to help us. It's a picture of a beautiful man. You can pretend he's here.
A Space Center pamphlet for men?
Yep, picked it up at the entrance. The map inside should come in handy. Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge.
I think I just
Really
did.
weird that they have a map just for the one room.
I think did I show Athena the badge? Did I not? I thought I did.
You showed Truth, see?
Right. I guess I haven't.
This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright.
All right, Yankee Gal, you don't have to nag. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier. Space Center pamphlet added to the court record.
Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person.
No more excuses. You have to explore the big room
No, it's big.
without crying.
I know it's scary, but we can do it, okay?
Wait, there's just one more thing. The room
I'm scared.
has large volume. What's that?
I've never breathed this much oxygen before.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
How do I get to the other side of a room without a car hitting me?
I've never had to do that before.
What's that strange Pokemon thing moving around outside the window? Who's that Pokemon?
You think if I sit in the spinning seat that Miles Edgeworth will come save me? Oh, boss, it's just a holographic image.
Monsters! Real monsters! Oh yeah, I knew that. Whew, what a relief.
But why?
I'm scared.
I still have questions.
There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off. Sorry for mentioning this room.
Oh,
I know
God.
it scares you. Is this what the room is?
Our favorite movie.
Oh, hi, holographic
Yeah.
monster.
His name is Mark.
Mark?
That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway.
The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it?
And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues.
Protoss, thank you for the 10 bits. Hey, Karibo and friends, how are you guys doing? Can't wait for this to come out next year for consoles. Next year, is it?
I think January, yeah.
Oh,
For $70.
gosh.
They're really tacking on the premium price for the
God.
what's that extra feature? It's like an animation thing that you can do.
Oh, really? Oh,
I don't know.
It's like a
I
green screen
shared
feature.
that with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks cool,
Was
actually.
it? Oh, that I remember now. It's kind of like the thing where you can just like make Ace Attorney style pictures and stuff.
Yeah, they were like, we'll put that in the game. Please buy this port.
Yeah.
Wait, you can make Ace Attorney style pictures?
You can basically
Wait.
take
Yeah,
the
it's like you
character
can fill out,
models.
like a dialogue box and stuff.
Yeah, you can custom.
You can make your own canon-looking Ace Attorney BL, is what you're saying?
You certainly
Yeah,
Sure,
can.
that's what
Yes,
everyone's gonna use.
That's what
it
everyone's going to
for.
use it for. So that is.
I'm so glad we talked about this. 'cause
$70.
I'm
I don't
stunned you
know
didn't
if I
know
would-
this.
I saw.
No.
I remember sending it a tweet, but I didn't actually read into what it
Thank
was.
you, Donut Anon.
Yeah, I'm like, because here's the thing, like when it comes to Ace Attorney, I'm just automatically gonna buy it because
Yeah.
this is my identity. So
Okay. As detailed on the Apollo Justice website, the animation studio lets you freely create the scene of your dreams with character models and animations, background music, and voiced lines from the game, all at your fingertips. Place
my-
characters in situations unthinkable in the main games. Whoever wrote the copy for that last line, I see
were
you.
Brilliant.
Oh, I'm putting them in
they knew what
situations,
they was
alright.
putting in. They were like, I'm gonna put a little salt, little black black pepper, little Yowie.
We know what you want. We know what you want. You're also predictable. Oh my god, just
You
give us
fucking
$70.
Yeah. If you want to get unlimited porn, give us $70. And then that's
It's
absolutely what
37
I'm willing to
hinges on this.
Damn, you think they put the dicks in too?
God, I hope so.
I really hope so.
Whoa.
Premium price. Ninja
But hey,
Warlock.
Yeah, you have to pay 80 for that version.
The nude mod removed. Or added in. But wait,
DLC.
That's
it's
DLC.
Callisto? So what characters are in this studio? That's the
I'm
I'm
important
pretty sure all of
question.
them, right?
I
But,
don't
like-
think it'll be Callisto U.
Yeah, I
Oh.
want Callisto U.
I assume
It's
just
probably
the-
it's probably the ones with 3D models.
Yeah. It's
That's
the
my
ones,
guess, yeah.
the ones in the 5 and 6, I guess.
They need to make a new Callisto U game so that I can make my pegging dungeon happen.
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 10 bits. Pegging Dungeon incoming. And Protoss103, thank you for the 10 bits. I still need to get one more achievement in the original trilogy. It's the stupid food one. I don't know the food achievement myself. But...
Fujanai Wakaranai.
All right, fine.
Who's out here getting Ace Attorney achievements?
Dedicated
achieved-
people.
Playing the game.
All right, fine. Let's get investigating. Now I'm going to show the badge as promised.
My badge is starting to look pretty good on me, don't you think?
Well,
It
that's
suits
what-
you well.
I'm starting to feel like it gives me more dignity and presence, too. Except for when I do this.
Yeah.
Kind of undo it.
I think
When I look
she
like a little
might
baby.
I think she might be expecting a little too much from one tiny little badge. No Riz. Let's examine things, I suppose. Let's look at the neck rub dome.
The neck rubber 3000.
No matter how I look at it, all I can think is torture device.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Pervert.
But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity. Uh-oh, Athena has an odd glint in her eye. I think, is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me. I'm a weak man.
I'm a little baby.
That's why this room scares me so much.
Protoss, thank you for the 10 bits. The food achievement is from the first game in episode 5. Get all the bento boxes from the lady. Right, of course. Count Zero, the Kamen Rider, Agito. Thank you, hang on, it's still going. Thank you, Just Ellie86, for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 29 months. Wishing everyone a happy November. Happy November to you, Just Ellie, and thank you for being ready to go Count Zero there. All right.
Agito!
Kamen Rider, Agito.
I want to hook Herlock Sholmes on the belt loops of Phoenix Wright's belt.
We're stuck.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look at that up there.
It's Herlock Sholmes. Dive. We're stuck.
It's Herlock Sholmes and he's spinning.
Oh.
What I would give for a new mainline Ace Attorney game where you're haunted by Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
By his ghost.
You open like a little closet and he's in there just looking out like...
I would give anything.
Maya could channel him.
Oh, wow.
It would work. It would be perfect.
I just miss him.
I want to see Maya with the Deerstalker hat. Some kind
That's my
of
horrible man.
some kind of fragment? It's stuck in tight. Oh, so that's what that glint was all about.
That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank.
Oh. I think you're right. But if that's here, it means
Where did
Clay's...
the oxygen go?
Where is it? It could be anywhere in this big room.
It's too big.
This room is too big to find it.
I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Oh. It means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge.
So Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder.
Ah.
Must be wrong.
Because his oxygen tank was fine.
Yeah. This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge.
So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad.
Hee Way to go, Apollo. I wish he was still alive. A window. And it's right next to the holographic image, too. I bet it's here to help people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality.
Way off. It says emergency ventilation. You know, to clear smoke from a fire.
You idiot.
See? It's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality.
All right, Jamiroquai. That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there.
According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says.
What?
If you spin the table, your chair spins too.
That sounds horrible.
Have you never,
What are you trying
have
to
you never
eat
been on the
lunch?
teacup for Disneyland?
I've ridden the teacups on Disneyland. I'm not a huge fan. But doing it in this environment seems even worse. Why would anybody want to have something
To
like
hear
that
a British
here?
man say he's not a huge fan of the teacups.
Oh, it is crazy.
It's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body.
Oh. Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle 0G?
Gatekeeping astronauts.
Stargate keeping.
A...
At first glance, it looks like a peaceful landscape, but then there's that creature.
Didn't the Hope probe go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like.
I don't know. I think it would have made the news if they discovered a creature like that.
Well, we don't watch the news.
Oh, it's...
It did make quite a bit of news, though, when the probe came back.
Yeah. But the Hope probe didn't even go to a planet. It went to an asteroid. Asteroid. Astronaut.
You just got really distracted by the word ass.
Yeah.
It went to the ass of the Noid? That's crazy.
It went up its own ass.
I won't avoid that noid. That's a big rock kind of thing. Even aliens can't live there. A big rock? Come on.
No one does that.
Wow. Pretty pedestrian conversation about the giant alien walking around.
They're used to it.
So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room.
Well, let's check. Drum roll, please.
I'm not doing that.
Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. You are no fun at all. We're here at this place that says Boarding Lounge 1.
Huh?
Late 30s Phoenix is even more dead inside.
It's true millennial
also more
representation.
Look, they took my marijuana. I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, I'm in a big room.
I wore those
I'm in a
ugly
big room.
sandals.
I'm not high.
I wore those ugly sandals for
Yeah.
so long that I have flat feet and I can't smoke weed to make
Yeah.
the pain go away.
I'm wearing real shoes today, which is a huge bummer.
Yeah, a car has not hit me today. There's not a handsome man in the room that is too big.
Too big.
So overall, just a really shitty day. So thanks for the reminder.
Stupid Space Center and its teacups.
He didn't even get the neck rub.
Shitty ass art.
Here are the 3 doors. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy.
Robert Downey?
Yes.
People usually say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know.
She's so stupid.
This is another ventilation shaft situation.
Our him bet.
God
Details,
bless.
details. Anyway, let's take a look at the lefty door.
We got himbos and himbets.
Himbets? That's what your female equivalent of himbo is?
I mean, I don't know what the female equivalent is.
You don't?
Shimbo? No, not at all.
Mean you
Himbo,
don't.
maybe?
There's no
What do you
word.
mean?
There is no female equivalent to the word himbo, you guys, at all. Not in the English language or the
I
dictionary.
see. I see.
Oh. Wow, I never realized that. That's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron Miller said it. So it must be true.
Whoa.
We've tried shimbo, himbet.
Yeah. We've exhausted all of our options.
There were only 2, and I didn't feel that great about either.
Lady himbo.
Lady himbo.
Space himbo. That one just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that has nothing to
Himbo.
do.
I guess
You
there's
already said
bimbo.
that one.
There's
Oh,
bimbo, but that one's
no.
misogynist.
Himbet.
Himbet. Himbet is a lesbian himbo, though.
Okay, I'll accept that. That door with the rocket icon leads to Launch Pad 1. I know because it says here on the map, Launch Pad 1 corridor.
You're gonna
Herbo.
trust the map. So that's where we were when the detective. That's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion. Thank you for the head pat, just Ellie.
Right. Next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east in your world.
Whoa.
Eh?
That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room.
Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side.
They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there. So it's the center of the Space Center. The Space Center, if you will.
Stop.
Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here a while?
Maybe.
Maybe she knows Dr. Cosmos. and her
Nah.
tragic backstory.
But it seems that they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the Hat 2 mission, so this control room was empty at the time.
I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room. And since we're here,
Yeah, I'm sure that's been one of your dreams.
I
Phoenix.
love that idea.
Yeah. I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through.
With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out, Athena.
So apparently the lock is also hooked up to a backup generator in case of emergencies.
Control room door lock added to the court record. The door lock to the east, it can only be operated by the director. Backup power lets it function even when the power goes out. Even when the power goes out. Okay, what about that last door?
This lower door. Oh, excuse me, I mean south door? It leads to the elevators.
Yeah, I don't know what Phoenix means by that, Lena Kara. This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right?
Yep. And of course there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone.
But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion.
Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers of the boarding lounge.
Where's D'Artagnan? Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. I'm sorry. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go. I guess we're just looking around still.
Yeah, I guess we got all the important things for the doors.
What is this?
Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says.
Thank you, Ankoku no Megami, for the hydrate command.
Oh boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults.
We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling.
Well, at least I could jump really high.
There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, "Don't jump too high."
Then what good is this thing?
I hate it here.
Didn't I say in the beginning, walk on the surface of the moon?
I don't think they actually like each other. To be
No,
honest.
they seem really
She just wants
antagonistic.
she just wants to
Yeah.
jump so high, okay?
No.
Is that so hard
it's-
Quit it.
to ask?
It's basically her being like, I want to do the childish thing, and he's like, if I don't get to do it, you don't get to do it.
Cut it out. Stop having fun.
Phoenix Wright does not enjoy joy.
He really does not.
It makes it uncomfortable for him.
If he doesn't, like, if he is not the one experiencing joy, nobody gets to.
Nope.
Well, even when he experiences joy, he's like, what is this?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It wasn't fun at all.
This doesn't make me feel bad.
Hey, I see something shiny down there.
Let's take this cover off then. A bullet?
What's this?
What?
It looks like a metal jelly bean.
Uh,
I've never heard of a gun.
Can I eat it?
It's really small, but it's a
Give it a
bullet.
try.
It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see. That would make the caliber 10? I'm going through my mind palace. My knowledge on weapons.
What do you think Phoenix's mind palace looks like?
Just the worst fucking dilapidated shack.
Like a laundromat.
It's like it's the Game of Thrones King's Landing made in Minecraft.
Just- how big is that, though? He can't handle a room that's too big.
Yeah.
I feel like the entryway is like a McDonald's or whatever his favorite fast food is. And then like you go in a little bit deeper and like the borscht piano room is there and it's filled with like every person he's ever beaten at poker, which is not many because he's not very good at poker.
Christoph Gavin is there.
Yeah. And he's in like something demeaning and on his knees, you know, and calling Phoenix Master. I don't know what other rooms
Okay.
it has.
What else is there? I think that just about covers it.
He has
That's
a
the
room
most
with just a
important feature.
couch for him to sleep on. Nothing else. No fridge, no kitchen.
I mean, I don't think he knows how to cook, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It has a
He
food
wouldn't need it anyway.
replicator.
Yeah. Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right?
Yes, but I've never heard of a 10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun, for a special kind of guy.
Wow.
I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular-sized gun, it would just fall right out.
Yeah, it must have been a really small gun.
Are you gun shaming?
I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left, so on the south door side of the room, according to this map. That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here. Probably because this room is so big.
Yeah. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us just the card we need. Monster Reborn.
I think the bullet stabbed him.
Discovered in a gutter that runs along the south wall of the boarding lounge. It was fired from a 10 caliber handgun, which is spelled differently here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, this legal transcriptionist. Not very
Get it
good.
together.
How do I get
I
out of
had
there?
to do a whole section on homophones, homonyms,
And
heteronyms, and heterophobes.
Thank you, the Dark Knight. That's very kind of you to say. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you
There
watching
were-
the videos.
There
What's up?
were hetero fill in the blanks. There are hetero fill in the blanks. Things that sound the
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
I'll fill in their blanks, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Hello?
What's this? A trapdoor?
It's a trash chute. The cleaning robot throws garbage out from here.
The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in.
But what about the toilets?
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah. Where's the toilet cleaning robots? Can I have one?
I just
There needs
hope
to be one specifically for the toilet.
they don't revolve like they do in the science fiction movies. Ugh.
No way. All the robots here are very nice.
So are the ones in the science fiction movies until they go crazy and kill people.
Phoenix, right?
They
So
wouldn't do
true.
that. They're my friend.
Oh,
Actually, wasn't there one in the Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want.
what if it kills me?
It might. It's my friend, so if I ask, it probably would.
Jesus.
Skill issue.
Spiderweb?
A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating.
Boobs.
Miles Edgeworth isn't in there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
where's that?
Miles Edgeworth's boobs aren't there.
Where's him?
So what else is there for me?
This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape.
Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with a love and peace.
Yeah, Vash the Stampede.
I love
yeah.
If you're done now, shall we move on?
No, Trigun is forever.
Yeah, okay. But just one more for the road. Peace.
Love and peace.
Very mature.
Vash the
They
Stampede
don't like each
was.
other at all.
Fucking hate each other.
This bullshit.
He's so fucking annoyed with her.
Phoenix
He's like,
Wright, I
I'm
think,
supposed to be
is-
the baby here.
He's mad he's not the baby.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He's like, I wish Pearl was here so that there could be an adult around.
Yeah, I did not walk into this room and make a scene about how big it was just for you to act younger than me. You're so annoying, Athena.
This weird little girl is not the right brand of weird.
She's like normal weird. I don't like it.
She's just stupid.
And a weeaboo.
She won't stop like staring off into the distance while mumbling about her past. Why doesn't she just talk? But then when she talks, she got to say words in German.
But the problem is, every time she does talk, I'm just like, oh, I can't listen to this. Let's see. This door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1.
Got a song playing. Can't blame she more than everything.
I'll be right back. I
Oh,
gotta
sure
close
thing.
that.
Rari Karika, thank you for the
I'll be
high
right
up
back.
redeem.
For my water.
Okay, we're
Y'all
doing...
can continue without me, because...
Well, Soupy's going AFK too.
Yeah, I gotta get my water.
Yeah, let's take a short break. I have what, Jet? Thank you for the turn down for what? And Rari Karika, thank you again for that high up redeem there. Taking a short break while Soupy and Marin go AFK. I'm probably going to try and play Magic the Gathering for the first time ever this coming week on stream. I've never touched that game. Everybody has always recommended, because everybody thinks of me as the Yu-Gi-Oh guy, and so
Yeah,
I do end
for
up...
some reason.
Where does that come from? But I do get, as a result, I try out a bunch of different card games on stream, and I've never ever played Magic the Gathering in real life or in digital form, or even approached looking at the game's rules. So I've seen it from a distance and been like, oh, that is the card game. that everybody plays. So
Card game of all time.
yeah, it is the coat.
I have no interest in Magic, but I've like, you know, seen people playing it. I just know there's like a lot of different game styles to do, so
Yeah.
it seems like you can always find one that just tickles you.
A Dark Knight. Have you played Red Dragon Inn? I think I've played that one. That's one where you each have different roles, right? And you're getting drinks, like, and you can play it as a drinking game, if I remember rightly. I think we used to try that sometimes, occasionally. Back when I used to drink. I can't really do that so much these days. The Dark Knight. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Do appreciate it. But yeah, Magic the Gathering. I've never approached. Everybody I know has played it. Even you know, briefly, but I have no concept of it. So I'm excited to jump in, test it out.
Yeah. I have no real concept of it, but the last time I was visiting my bestie, her husband and her brother did the thing where you just like buy the box, pull from like, you know, use the box to play the game. But it was this new set at the time, which was about a year ago.
Yeah.
Which it was like circus themed, so it was like kind of goofy, and it was like very interactive in that it's like, oh, for one of the cards, in order to get the effect, you have to like launch the card, you like by flicking it and something, and they were making me and my friend like stay up even though we were really sleepy because there were some cards where you need like people who aren't playing the game to come and judge for your monsters.
Oh, no.
Yeah, to like award them like ribbons and like other stuff for like buffs and stuff. It was very fun sounding.
That does sound fun.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the set, but it was like circus themed and it was really goofy.
I think Rain says it's the UN set. It may be. No idea.
Something.
Something.
But
Circus sounds fun.
it was fun. I know there was another one where like you have to stack your dice like as fast as possible to get like the effect or something.
Geez.
Yeah, like it was just like very interactive and kind of meant to be like a goofy kind of semi-casual play. So I was like, that one was fun. That one was silly.
Little mini games.
But yeah, we stayed up
I'm back.
Welcome back.
in case we needed to judge their monsters, and then they didn't even play that card, and we were just like, we're going to bed.
I miss the days when I was invested in staying up to play games. Soupy, welcome back. Me and my friend Neil stayed up till literally like 3 or 4 in the morning playing Sonic 2 for the Master System, trying to collect all the Chaos Emeralds, because I don't know how many people have played the Master System version of Sonic 2, but it's pretty difficult. It's actually I think much harder than the Genesis version or the Mega Drive version.
What makes it? Is it just like they upped the difficulty on it for some reason, or what?
I mean, it's a very different game. The Master System wasn't capable of a lot of the things that the Genesis was able to do, and so they would take shortcuts, and the level designs would be much, not necessarily simpler, but they'd be much more basic in certain senses. And like Max Capacity says in the chat, Sonic 2 specifically was very finicky. So if you didn't pilot, like there was a hang glider in it that you had to use, and if you didn't aim specifically in the specific direction you had to aim, and keep controlling it and keep in control of it the whole time, you would not be able to collect a Chaos Emerald on certain stages. Wow. So it was it wasn't quite like Sonic 2 and the Genesis, where if you got the rings, you jumped into the bonus stage. You had to just find the Chaos Emeralds, and they were in static locations.
Wow.
That's crazy, since Sonic games are always known for perfect gameplay.
Yeah. Every single one of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did Marin come
I
back?
hear they're all very well done and amazing.
I don't think we got Marin
I'm
back.
guessing no.
I thought I saw Marin's face flicker on the OBS, but it might just be the microphone. The Dark Knight.
Yeah, Marin is always really sensitive anyway.
Do you ever play older games like Pokemon Blue or Link to the Past? I don't, not on stream. I haven't really played a lot of old games. I played a few old point-and-click games, which my jam sometimes on Halloween. But I've not played many old games on stream. But I do like those old games. Link to the Past was my first Zelda game. That was a very good one. Really sort of it blew my mind what the Super Nintendo could do with a game like that.
We should play Kirby's Dream Course on stream someday.
I've never played a Kirby game, so I'd be down.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I've not played a lot of the mainline Nintendo franchises. Like I haven't played Metroid at all. Actually,
I haven't played Metroid myself.
That's
either.
a lie.
I've only Kirby-wise, I've really only played like Kirby Superstar when I was a kid, and a little bit of like Kirby's Dream Course. But Kirby Superstar was super fun.
Oh yeah.
I've returned.
Welcome back, Marin.
Welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
Billy was being very cute in his tunnel.
Oh, Billy.
Oh.
Did you say this?
I don't think so. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright.
So, I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door. This must be the fingerprint recognition device.
Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial. That seems like a weird side for the handprint thing to be on.
Yeah.
When also it's the right hand.
Yeah, exactly.
The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd.
Nobody invited me to the party. It couldn't have happened.
I did. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device.
The
And
device
allow
goes,
me-
yep, those are fingerprints.
Well done. You have
Or
them.
it kills you.
Wow. If you don't have fingerprints, yes. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
You guys know about the guy who... Oh, I can't talk about it. It's movies. Then
What's a movie?
I know
does
about the guy.
then does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system?
But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small, unlike this room.
Voila! Fingerprint powder. I brought it just in case something like this came up.
Where's the luminol? What is this?
That's just a makeup brush.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You never seen one
I
of
found
those
it at the
before?
office. I've just been itching for a chance to use it.
We don't have cleaning stuff.
Phoenix is like, oh, this is actually where I keep my cocaine.
Oh,
Jeez.
Wow.
Okay, fine. We'll dust for
It's
prints.
because I know nobody's gonna use it.
Hang on, you've been telling me I'm sniffing fingerprint dust?
Way to think ahead. Now let's dust the fingerprint
If this
recognition.
is cocaine, what have I been snorting?
Now let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find.
You got it. Gotta sprinkle some here and a little over there and whatever that noise is. They literally just don't let us do fingerprinting anymore.
what's the deal?
Yeah, remember when we
They're
used
just
to have
like-
to blow
they're
on the
just like,
microphone?
Yeah, they're just like, yep, the fingerprinting happened. Just trust us.
Yeah.
You have a touch screen. Touch screen.
Don't worry about
Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints.
Could be a spirit or a Moroi or a mimic.
LOL.
I don't
It's
know
a
what it
joke
could
about
actually be.
phasmophobia.
Isn't that a good thing? Sure wish we could figure out whose prints these are.
Only we had a database.
Although I
Yeah.
doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try.
Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data.
Oh, Max is here again.
Right. And there's the security footage of this door, too.
Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day.
I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this bit. Fast forward.
I wish there was a sequel.
Stop
Remember
talking
that-
about movies, you scabs.
Remember when they used to give us like video footage where people were really
Right.
orange? I miss that.
Yeah. Clavier's literally in the background of this. We just can't see him. His guitar is on fire.
He's the light source.
That's where the bomb was.
I miss our creamsicle daddy.
Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it? Let's ask the detective. With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away.
Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room and make him miserable.
Hurt him. Hurt him more.
Nick. Alright, we've looked at pretty much everything on this side, I think. Oh, this is the same.
Check out that big old booty on that alien, though.
Damn.
Damn,
A
girl.
hologram, guys, calm down.
That's
Somebody
never
had
stopped
to-
me before.
Yeah, I was like, there's an artist in this call, sir, who specializes in huge honkers. Like,
There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here.
Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons.
There are such things as buttons left unpushed.
No!
Athena has never been in a marriage.
Oh,
Oh,
No!
we killed
We
it.
killed
we
the
killed
Pokemon.
it.
Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared.
Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off.
I bet that spider web isn't a spider web.
Oh, what do you think it is?
What
I
is
think it might be perhaps a crack.
Oh, Nate Gaming, thank you for lurking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Cocaine?
These are apparently oxygen capsules. They're for recovery after a training session.
I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Athena, you need to take hormones for that.
Huh? It didn't do a thing. Get into the HRT pod.
I wish.
It's not helium, Athena. It's oxygen.
Imagine if they sent him into space with a helium tank.
Fucking
It helps them
astronauts
be
gonna
lighter so
help.
that they get there faster.
I feel kind of sick, guys.
I can't take you seriously if you talk like that.
I might be dying.
Stop! Stop! You're making me laugh too hard with your funny voice.
Pain is indescribable.
Oh, my wife, I love her!
Isn't helium super flammable? What's the worst that could happen? A bomb?
That's
Oh,
hang on,
yeah.
that's true. We don't want any flaming homosexuals near helium.
Wait, what if this is like foreshadowing though?
The worst twist. Wait, no, there's a worse twist.
Oh, really?
We still have another game to go, my dude.
Oh boy.
Oh, a mirror. How thoughtful of them to put one here. Now you can see
Thoughtful.
how pathetic you look, Mr. Wright.
Check this out.
It just makes the room twice as big when I look in there. Thoughtful.
I'm lost.
Emotionally.
So the ladies can
physically.
fix their makeup.
Oh.
One's appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth, you know.
Athena, stop upholding the patriarchy in space.
You're being so
Space
cringe
Ryaki.
right now.
I need to spread gender roles into space. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form after all.
I doubt anybody who thinks like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place.
I hate you.
I really hope like an astronaut put on a full face of makeup and got into the spinny thing, and then got out and their full face of makeup was all like fucked up. That's what I hope.
It is.
That's to test the makeup
He
to
is-
see like how their setting sprays are working.
He is remarkably hostile toward her.
It really is.
It's because
I didn't
Apollo's
remember
not
this.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Usually-
didn't remember this at all, but he's so fucking mean.
Usually he has like another little baby
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
bully.
He's too busy being a helicopter parent to be mean to anyone.
Yeah,
With the
don't touch anything.
with the holographic image off, the screen is completely black, which for some reason makes me think of my soul.
All right, it's not raining in your heart.
Makes
Calm
me
down.
think of losing an argument to Prosecutor Blackwell in court.
Wow.
But at least it got my brain revved up. I come up with my best ideas at times like these, looking at a black screen.
Just looking at nothing. It's an elevator music ass brain.
I write all my
Unfortunately,
best
none of those
poetry.
ideas are ever related to law.
Yeah, I was right. It wasn't a spider web.
You're right.
It's a bullet.
Oh, wow. I'm Goku no Megami. Thank you for redeeming the proto badger there. Speaking of the darkness of our soul. You're probably right, Dog Jade.
Hey, Mr. Wright, take a look at this.
Mr. White. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena.
It's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun, unlike the tiny gun that we discussed before.
The shitty one. You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol.
Okay, so I think we've narrowed it down. This is either from a really small gun, a normal gun, or a really big gun.
okay, yeah.
Could be,
Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in here, right?
She said we've concluded a gun was fired. Any gun.
Yep.
apparently.
Any possible gun was fired in here.
Nailed it.
This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet anywhere?
We found one.
No.
I
The police
forgot.
might take it,
Wait. Bullet hole added to the court record. The bullet itself
Man, if only we had a bullet right here.
is missing.
God,
Yeah, that'd be wild.
that would be wild if we found a bullet,
This
though.
bullet is probably from a totally different incident.
Has to be.
Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later.
People keep
Every astronaut has a space issued gun.
Every so
that's why
often-
there's
Yeah.
so many bullets.
every so often they'll bust in a bunch of tourists from Texas. They'll walk in, see the giant space creature, and start firing. It just happens.
Can confirm.
That's so racist, Martin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Against
Against
aliens.
Texans.
Yeah, and Texans.
Move, I guess.
Oh my god.
Move, I guess.
It's Phoenix to Athena.
Wait, where's Fulbright? Sorry.
He's eating shit.
The corridor launch.
That's where I was, though.
Wait, oh, just kidding. I tricked
No,
you.
you're fine.
Damn, got him.
I guess
I made you look so silly right now.
Should we go to detention center, maybe?
maybe.
Maybe we talk to Eeyore. Show him some stuff.
No.
Well, we show him the bullet and the bullet hole.
Bullet. Do you know anything about this piece
we
of evidence?
Not finished.
No. I'm so useless.
No, it's all right. There's no need to get all depressed.
There's always.
I don't think he has any reaction to these things.
No.
I'm pretty sure we did
Did we
last
miss
time,
anything?
Yankee.
And did we?
Let's go back to the space.
Yeah.
To the space.
Let's the space.
Let's
go back to space.
space.
Little bit of
They
space.
should put Phoenix right in space. Just put him in there.
Just put him up there.
Yeah.
Put that man in a situation. Go on.
Yeah.
I love it when we put men in situations. Just throw the
All
bullet
right,
at her.
let's see. I'm getting the sense. Hey, you shot me!
Oh,
that you are perplexed by this piece of evidence.
Generally, yes.
Well, I guess that's true.
You see? Even the simple act of presenting evidence reveals your underlying emotions.
Thank you, 19-year-old.
I guess I'd better be careful when I present evidence then. I say after, like, 20 years of this shit.
Oh, did you look at
Did
the
we,
body outline?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did we look
I
at the
didn't even
outline?
see that.
The what?
He's waving.
Please look at me,
Oh my
please.
Oh my god, someone died in here?
We're just like, well, that was a lovely visit to the
They've
fucking
just been
Space Museum.
stepping on it while playing with the hologram.
This is
They forget they're investigating and they're just like, wow, that was a great day at the museum.
this is like
Hold
my,
up.
my first playthrough of Disco Elysium where you're there specifically to look at a dead body, and I spent like the first 3 days of game not bothering to look at the dead body. So everybody keeps asking you, have you checked out the dead body? And you're like, I don't know what that is.
So this is where they discovered Clay.
Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo.
So he was stretched out like this, and... Huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos?
Fucker, it's a capsule.
Capsule, yeah.
Was it
There's chocolate
soup?
milk in there.
Oh, man.
It was soup.
We should have used this for Soupy's PNG tuber.
Oh my god.
Just put Soupy's face on top of that. Or put the Campbell's
Yeah.
soup where the logo is.
That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples.
And soup.
Asteroid soup. Oh no, you're fine, Dog Jade. I was playing along.
Oh, right. Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by that probe that the Hat 1 launched.
I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see?
Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay? Lower your expectations.
Yeah, can you calm down? You're annoying me, Athena.
Okay. See, this still has a circle on it, so I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, so investigate that.
But
Let's look it.
I've examined it twice.
Examine it a third
But there's a
time.
circle.
Yeah, there is. Oh, it's the fingerprint stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
So
we have to
this-
snort off the powder.
So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark.
Why guess when you can try? Now to line up my hand with the outline.
Don't touch that. It's got evidence.
Don't, Athena. This thing is related to the case.
Whoa, he's just like
I
me
love
for real.
destroying evidence.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm looking at these pictures of Billy.
Your good pictures. What a gentleman.
What a baby.
What a boy.
His favorite toy is the tunnel.
I like that his legs are
Are
just.
just sticky out. You're so
Yeah.
lazy.
Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect.
That would never happen.
Ever.
How can you be so cruel to a little girl like me?
She's stealing his bit.
What the?
No, I'm the little girl. You shut up.
I've been doing this for years.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, missy.
I fucking do this with Miles Edgeworth all the time.
Yeah. And he loves it. But when you do it, it's not cute.
Because you're not a 40-year-old man. I'm 40. I'm cute.
I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like the
I wonder if
knob...
that's my line.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I saw a big knob and I just wanted to go for it.
I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like the knob on a stove, Mr. Wright.
Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end.
I honestly don't think Phoenix Wright has ever seen a stove or used a stove in his life.
I mean,
He's like, but that's nothing like the keypad on my. Oh wait, that's a microwave.
I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this?
You dumbasses.
Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off.
It's not a stove.
How did these kids figure out literally anything?
It's not a fucking stove.
Right, if it was for a
It's
stove.
either on high right now.
Still.
Just approaches anything. Like, oh, this knob on the door, it kind of looks like one you would have on a stove. But it's not a stove. What do you think the knob on the door does? That's so
I don't know,
strange.
Mr. Wright. But if it was for a stove, it'd be off right now.
Yeah,
I think.
this can't be for a stove because it's on a door.
What is the door gonna cook?
Do we know for sure that the door isn't a stove?
What if it leads to a stove?
I guess not.
What if it's the
Hang
stove
on.
door?
I heard.
Whoa.
I heard stoves can have doors.
What?
So
I heard
this
that like
could be to an oven.
when there's a fire in the house, you're supposed to like put your hand, the back of the hand, to like the door handle to touch the heat.
Right.
Is that
You mean the
because
knob?
the door is a stove?
Yeah, the knob.
You tell
The
me
knob.
the
I'm
stove
thinking
started the
probably.
fire.
Yeah, like you turn that knob,
fire
and
is
what if that
shooting at it.
preheats the room?
Right.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Preheated room.
Right.
I think you might be onto something.
I think Marin is living out there. Oh, I can't say it. It's a movie.
We get it. You reference a lot of movies.
Right. If it was for a
The
stove.
perils of being a movie guy.
Still, I wonder what it's really for.
There's no way to know.
Something turned on.
Oh my god!
Okay, here. So our two options here are this could be for a stove or for a rocket engine. Which one could it be?
There's no in between.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How many idiots does it take to open a door?
If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in.
I'm so glad we looked at this door again.
It's because he's bisexual.
Thank you, Void Adept, for the Vampredine.
I literally
is why
think this
he's
is also what we
stupid.
need to progress. Then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob that definitely goes to a stove.
We just need to find the burner. We're geniuses.
Who's this? Is
I
this
think
me?
that's you. You're the
Welcome
girly
to
one.
the
This
space.
is the one with the boobs.
Welcome
Oh,
to the
God.
Space Center, guests. Welcome.
Yikes. What in the world?
Are you a stove?
Are those the burners?
My name is Ponko. P-O-N-C-O. Ponko. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you.
I think they're lost.
It's a
We're all
robot?
It's either a robot or a stove.
I am not a robot. I am Ponko.
It must be a
Psychological
stove then.
I think it's
Yeah.
a door.
psychological observation and navigation companion. P-O-N-C-O. Ponko.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Oh, Ponko, I've missed you.
Oh, you go way back with Ponko, huh?
Yeah, we're friends.
Huh? Do you know this thing, Athena?
Said with great
Oh,
disgust.
Derogatory.
She showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo.
Why are you lying?
Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponko. That's a good girl. That's a good stove.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. So very happy.
I like that Athena talks to this stove like it's a horse.
Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name is Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you.
I'll brush your mane later, Ponko.
I don't know you. I don't know you.
That's my purse.
Huh? Ouch! That hurt.
Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register him, Ponko.
I'm doing okay, Pumpkin Panic. Good to have you here.
Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine, too.
Asshole.
His name is Phoenix.
A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it.
All right.
His name is
Mr.
Boss.
Right.
His name is Baby Girl.
He's like, okay, we are not that close.
First name baby, last name girl.
Nickname, Baby Girl. Register. Baby Girl, please let me get a good look at your face.
Oh, sure.
Registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now
Next
officially
step,
friends.
killing you with a laser.
Nice to meet you, Baby Girl.
Huh. This robot, kawaii.
Oh no.
You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great?
Baby.
I always knew you could do it.
Thank you, PK Luigi, for the baby redeem.
Baby Girl, Athena, allow me to guide you. Right this way.
Phoenix was like, yeah, at least the robot knows who the real baby girl is here. Oh, goody. Let's go, boss.
Go where? Out of this big room? To another big room?
I hope it's not. Oh, God.
This room is
It's massive.
huge.
Oh,
Holy shit, it goes ups and
planets
downs.
in here.
Fuck.
December 19th is Cosmos Space Center, Space Museum. Oh, God, no.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Why is there an
Oh my God,
alien?
that's
There's two aliens.
Why are there little aliens?
Oh, wow.
Those have to get destroyed every time that launches.
What is this
He's
place?
just rebuilding them.
Is that
He's like,
rocket
is
real?
this space?
Mine's space? The 3D.
Yucks.
Welcome, welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the Hat 1 project.
We've only had one fucking project to space.
The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one.
Really, really big.
The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map.
Oh, yeah, on the right there.
Oh.
Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1. Space
I
Center
wonder
pamphlet.
if that's gonna come into play.
Oh, you think?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you think...
Why would it?
Because it's like a mirror, you think it's going to be like... There's going to be confusing details where they've actually been in here?
Ace Attorney would never do that.
Yeah, I can't think of a single instance where Ace Attorney introduced like an exact mirror image of something and then ever used it again.
It includes a diagram of the boarding lounge and a cross-section view of the Space Center now.
Ask me anything. r/AMA. I will explain. We did it, Reddit.
This is quite the place. I can't believe we get to see a rocket this close up.
This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat 1, inside and out.
He's like, why didn't they make a museum about my disbarment?
Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day.
Did that rocket have a penis? Why is it a brother?
I wonder
It
if
had a penis.
that was part of the problem. That's how they climbed down. They thought they used the ladder, but
Oh.
Yeah, they whacked the pee-pee on the way down.
I have had that problem before.
I wonder if Ponko knows why the launch was canceled.
Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out, check it out.
Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles? I'd like to come here again on a day off. Hey, what's this a photo of?
So he'd love to be here on like most days.
Oh, they were anime characters.
Baby girl, that's the staff of the Hat One Project.
Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and different.
I am no longer mentally ill.
And that's...
What is it, Athena? Is something wrong?
Oh, nothing. There would never be anybody I'm related to in this picture. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all.
Also, isn't that Apollo's best friend?
Here, yeah.
He has a friend?
Yeah.
Well, it was 7 years ago, after all. So the young guy standing next to Starbuck.
This must be Apollo's backstory.
Not mine.
And only
It's
Apollo's.
Apollo's backstory. The victim.
Oh, right. So they were mentor and protege even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member.
No, Clay was still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. We know so much about him, so...
Yeah.
Everybody
Like
looks...
he was friends with Apollo.
Yeah. Everybody looks so happy.
Happy Des.
This space museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. A
He's
photo.
just having a nice time at the museum.
Yeah. I've never been in a room this big before.
This area used to be Launchpad 2. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor.
Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead?
There was talk of it, but they had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. Budget cuts! Budget cuts! We need more money! Money!
Who would record that kind of information into a guide robot?
We were talking about Bella Goth the other day, and I
Yes.
think what happened is I combined Mia Goth and
Oh.
Bella Thorne.
Use
You got a
polymerization
Sims
on that.
character.
Yeah.
While it was in space, the Hat One launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago.
That's what Director Cosmos said too. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed.
And here it is, the Hope Space Probe.
Huh. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. On the capsule, right? Let's see. Oh yeah,
Probably.
the
Yeah.
capsule that the victim was carrying.
Is that thing also containing soup?
It's a
Soup
lot.
satellite. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her.
The way the Space Center launch pad is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you?
The setup of the launch pad. Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind.
I want to know. I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too. I mean, baby girl. Baby girl wants to know.
Great, now Athena's got a case of punkolitis.
Hooray! I will tell you then. The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launch pad over the rails.
Oh, okay. So they've swapped them.
And brought into position at the launch site. Isn't it cool?
Forgot it could do that.
Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we could build it all.
But then we almost killed a man and the budget got slashed.
We are broke now. We're broke.
Thank you, Verdigree, for the resubscription for 9 months there. Ace Attorney in space? Not quite, but close enough. Thank you, Verdigris, for the 9-month sub. Congrats on your sub, baby. Baby. It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included.
I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh?
That it is, but it can also be operated from the new command center, too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged.
I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures.
I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for?
Searching data. All future plans have been put on hold.
Because of the bombing and the murder, I'll bet. Which is perfectly understandable. I'm still gonna have fun, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I allow it.
Well, when was the last time it was moved?
Searching data. I'm sorry. That answer isn't in my answer database.
I guess Ponko can only answer certain questions. All right, I guess we'll show a few things. Start with this.
Show the badge, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't helpful. I'll try to do better in the future. Please don't hate me.
The poor thing. Now I feel bad for asking. I'm gonna show you another thing, though. We're showing the diagram, right?
Probably.
That's the pamphlet, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. Wait, what was it? He made a note. He was like, I should show that to the robot. I forgot what it was.
I can't remember what it was, though.
Me neither.
Bloody hell.
Someone rewind and tell us what it was.
We're dumb.
This facility is Yuri Cosmos's greatest achievement.
Oh, I forgot. We have the record. We can look it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Does it go that far back, though?
Let's find out. Oh, the capsule. The photo attached to the autopsy report. Okay.
Okay.
Autopsy report.
Right.
Oh, that's right. It's the picture of Clay's body.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize it was the personal achievement of just the one
It's
man.
because he's
Thank you,
bisexual.
Nate Gaming, for the Vamp Redeem.
Director Cosmos taught me to say it like that. It's actually a facility for space development, but don't tell anyone I said that.
How could Director Cosmos teach such a pure and innocent robot to lie for him?
Thank you for the head pat, Josh Bunton. All right. Show the autopsy report. Ponko, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right?
Checking registered data. I know. It's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe.
It contained the asteroid samples, right?
Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed! It must not be removed!
Don't worry, Ponko. The people in charge already know what happened.
They do? They do? I must ask them later.
So the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion.
The Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents.
Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Hope capsule added to the court record. Found in the victim's possession. It recently returned from a 7-year mission and contains asteroid samples.
The police just dump it in the trash because they're just like, it's just a bunch of fucking rocks in here.
I don't get it.
Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum.
Thank you, Ponko. You explained everything very well.
I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently.
Don't worry about it.
Try not to think too
It's because
hard.
Ponko is so friendly.
I don't know why it. Oh, it's.
Huh.
For some
it
reason.
just going for
Whoa,
some
what's
reason?
going on? Hey.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Hey, how do I stop this? No.
Did you auto?
I don't think so.
Is there...
Okay, it seems to have stopped.
think it's okay then?
Whoa.
What was happening?
What were we saying? What should we investigate next? Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see the security footage and the fingerprint data. Was it? Okay.
Bye, Ponko. I love you.
Oh,
Come again. Come again. And don't forget to visit the gift shop, baby girl.
We need money.
poor Ponko. What a Dickensian life we are all forced to lead. Can you imagine this guy reading Dickens?
No.
I can't imagine him
I can't
reading.
imagine him reading.
I can imagine him holding a Dickens book.
And saying, look,
And
Edgeworth, dick.
No, he would
Yeah, I
be
was gonna say, I
holding
can
the
imagine
book.
him holding a dick.
He would
Probably
probably be holding a
upside down.
book and complaining about how heavy it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like he's probably one of those guys who would go to the Barnes and Noble, find a really important looking book, and like sit in the chairs and like hold the book, but to like look like he was reading it and intelligent and like thoughtful, but really he was scanning for any hotties in the Barnes and Noble. Like folding his legs, unfolding his legs. Today I'm gonna
I'm
wear the
surprised he knows how to
turtleneck.
get to the Barnes and Noble.
It's only because it was
He
next
needs-
to a. He wants to go to California Pizza Kitchen. Japan.
But
He
he couldn't
does
read the
need a
sign, and
ride
that's how he ended
back.
up in the Barnes and
Yeah.
Noble.
It's easy. It's easier to give directions to the Barnes and Noble because it has a bigger parking lot than the California Pizza Kitchen.
I see.
So you could just like swoop up, pull up to the curb, and then just be done. Whereas at the California Pizza Kitchen, you gotta like pull into the strip mall, and then you gotta wait for other people to pull out, and then other people get mad if you don't leave fast enough, if you haven't loaded your passenger in the amount of time. Trust me,
Man,
I've
California
been.
Pizza Kitchen is so stressful.
It really is. It's a commitment.
December 19th, Cosmos Space Center, Launchpad 1 corridor.
It's like Trader Joe's.
What should I do? Which path is the path of justice?
He's in a real existential dilemma here.
Good.
Honestly.
Good.
It's what he deserves.
Piece of shit. Taking
There's
Gumshoe's
Detective
place.
Fulbright. He still seems to be lost, even though it's a straight corridor.
Let's hope he's still in a cooperative move. Let's hope he's still in a cooperative mood as well, then.
If he doesn't cooperate, then I'll just have to use my powers on him.
Kills him with my brain.
You mean that lady in distress bit?
No, we're
My bit.
We found a bullet hole in the wall of the crime scene.
The cram sack.
Cram Sam.
You did? Our team found that too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet.
Detective Arm?
That's right. A warning shot for the defendant.
Oh, right. I forgot about her. Was it really such a high-threat situation that she needed to do that?
This is America, so no. I'm afraid I don't know the details, what with Detective Arm gone and all.
That bitch is dead.
But I thought there were two people who discovered the crime scene together.
We already know Director Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, you're pretty smart. That's exactly what we were planning to serve as the main course.
I hope it goes down. Oh. I hope it goes.
I hope it goes down easy.
I think it's called South.
Right.
Detective, we'd like to run a comparison on some prints that we found in the boarding lounge.
Hey, phrasing!
Ah, yes. I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case.
And Koku no Megami, thank you for the phrasing redeem there.
I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift.
This is quite a bit of data.
Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Prosecutor Blackwell said to dig deep, so that's what I did. It sure took a while, though.
Yeah, but this has Taka's prints in as well, the bird.
Well, the bird's involved. These are the fingerprints of all known homophobes.
Oh no.
Well, he got Apollo in my prints. I guess we're homophobes.
That's weird.
This is the new McCarthyism.
No.
He even got prints for all the homophobic robots.
Jesus. I guess when Blackwell said to dig deep, Fulbright didn't bother to ask how deep.
That's his problem.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, Clay's fingerprints are on here too. I wonder if Apollo knows.
Apollo definitely knew that he was homophobic because they're best friends.
I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints and confirm his identity after all. I still can't believe you took off his glove to get his fingerprints.
Gross.
I mean, he was dead. Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. There are a lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. So depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides.
Makes sense. After all, the culprit's prints did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow.
Oh, and take this picture. It might come in handy.
It's that door again.
Oh my god, the knob!
Isn't this just a photo of a stove?
Yeah.
Yep, it sure is. The prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some
He
reason.
also thought it was a stove.
Yeah.
Blackwell's like, oh, what's this stove doing here?
Where a door should be.
What's so important about this stove?
Beats me, but boy, could you see the gears in his head go into hyperdrive at it.
Sounds like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow. It was a major point of contention today.
Hey, don't forget about the print comparison, boss.
Right. Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for us right now? Am I pregante?
I gave you the papers. Is he pregnant? You just leave it to me. In justice we trust.
Forever Yakurika, I do like that Fulbright doesn't seem like he's entirely in the pocket of the prosecution. It is nice to have some help, but it's kind of a vanilla character otherwise.
Come shoot.
Okay, here we go.
Emma.
Well, it looks like I do miss Emma.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened that security door.
He must have opened it when they went to go board the rocket.
I think he must have opened it when he went to go kill a guy, but you know.
Sure.
His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for his space adventure right then.
And for killing. Launchpad 1
Mostly the killing.
updated in the court record. Alright. Was there anything I needed to present?
You could maybe try the capsule or something. Something for the lost and found? I'll be sure to take care of it.
I knew we threw it in the trash.
No.
No. This is an important piece of evidence.
There's soup in here!
I'm gonna eat that.
Joel, thank you for the gay lovemaking redeem.
I wanted to know if you could heat it up for me, because nobody trusts me with the stove.
They keep telling me it's a door. And now I don't know what's true and what's false anymore.
Yeah. Where are we going? Detention center? Ah, Verdigris, thank you for the proto badger redeem there.
Maybe we didn't finish with Fulbright.
Oh, really?
Probably not.
Did we show him everything?
Probably not.
You're supposed to show him 2 things,
Okay.
I think.
Maybe do like the autopsy report or something.
Wasn't the
What's up?
nothing?
He's gonna give us another picture of the door.
The victim went to all that. Here, have another one of these.
The door tops.
I accidentally printed 20 of them. I got confused by the numbers.
I thought it was a stove.
I thought it was a microwave. There was actually a
20 minutes.
keyboard.
I hate men. I hate the men in this game.
The victim went to all that trouble to save the defendant. And then he was mercilessly killed. Is there no justice in this world?
Off screen.
Justice was trampled underfoot that day.
I accidentally tripped over him because he's so short.
And he also got exploded.
Damn, yo.
That's right. Acts of justice and selflessness are not always rewarded. It pains me to say it, but I've come to realize that the truth in that recently.
Sounds like he and his personal philosophy are going through a midlife crisis.
I would like to see a video of Apollo Justice exploding, to be honest.
It's just
I'm
one of those
fine.
little plushies of him, and it just burst.
Or like just a video of like him and then a replacement of like that Adobe After Effects of an explosion, like real corny. I would like to see that. I think it would be satisfying. I don't like him and I want to see him exploded.
No, I don't know.
The bullet?
I showed the bullet.
Oh.
What's this
I wasn't
shiny
paying attention.
metal belly?
You're fine.
Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the boarding lounge on camera.
Oh, that footage? Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like about it.
Is there any way I could see a little more of the part just after this?
No. Easy as pie. I'd be glad to show you. Here we go.
Thank
Just
you.
axe it out.
That Derby guy, thank you for the raid. Much obliged. Thank you for raiding. I hope you had a good stream. We're playing some Ace Attorney. Probably going to be streaming for another 20 minutes at most. But I hope you had a good stream. Oh.
Fuck your camera.
Huh? The screen went blank.
Hoo-ha!
Ninja Warlord, thank you for the hoo-ha
Hoo-ha.
redeem. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha!
Yes. Apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. So there's no footage after this point.
Nah.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
I like seeing your face fall.
Security camera video updated in the court record. The video ends immediately after this scene.
I enjoy the moment of disappointment and when it hits.
Something
I like slurping it up like a soup.
Something definitely seems to be up with you, detective. You're unusually soupy.
No, I've always been soupy. Well, I just figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right? But it seems like something's really been bothering you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that.
I'm only here to
Oh.
replace Gumshoe.
Cyclock. What?
Bop, bop.
Has that been in the game before today?
Yeah, have we-
Oh, these are
No.
these are
Have we
new.
done any Psyche locks?
Psyche
Not
lock.
since 2.
Oh, he's saying it's been
Yeah.
a while.
It's been a while.
Or not
But those are
three, I guess.
definitely Psyche
This
locks.
is awkward. Did you just mouth psyched? Is there something I should be psyched about?
Yeah, these locks,
Yeah.
man.
I missed them. Yeah.
No. Psyche lock, you idiot. It's a system of locks on the secrets in a person's heart. Everybody knows
I
this.
see. That doesn't sound really fucking weird at all.
This is like, oh, I understand now. Thank you for explaining.
I can see when people are trying to hide those secrets by using the power of this Magatama. I mean, duh.
I
do
see you
not-
have a magic rock.
Presenting evidence can break those locks. Binary and love, thank you for donating $5 donation there. Thanks for being fun while I do homework. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, Binary. And I hope
Good
your
job
homework...
on the homework.
Yeah, I hope the homework went okay.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Keep it up.
And reveal any secrets they're hiding.
This is a crazy fucking way to introduce
Yeah.
Psyche locks into this game. Mr. Wright, how much did they bilk you out? How much did they bilk you out of for that piece of rock?
Oh, they
How
built
much
me.
did they milk you?
How much did they milk you?
How much did they milk you, Mr. Wright?
How much did
How much
Hannibal
did they
milk out of
baby
you?
girl?
I've heard other people calling you that.
It's going around.
If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to.
Oh, that's funny because I'm a lawyer.
I'm more than capable of... Oh, Alpha Rabbit. Thank you for the resub.
Yeah, what about boy milking?
What about boy milking?
What about boy milking?
Alpha
What
Rabbit.
about the boys and their milk?
Alpha
Wow.
Rabbit, thank you for the 12 months of sub. Thank you for the year of sub. Oh my gosh, and also thank
I
you
feel
for
like
the
I
question.
feel like if Marin Miller was ever running for office, that would be their slogan.
What about that boy milking?
What about boy milking?
That's actually what the M stands for, milking.
Oh, I always wondered.
Marin,
It's
Marin
because he's
milking
bisexual.
Suits.
Thank you,
Yep.
was just Jerry for the vampire.
M. Marin
See, I
milking Miller.
That being said, it's deeply unfortunate how many times I've typoed my own last name as Milker.
You know what? You might have well have just gotten that changed at the same time.
Marin milking Milker.
I'm more than capable of representing
Marin man
myself.
milking Milker.
Thank you very much. Isn't it? It isn't some
Yeah,
kind of fraud.
slurp the man milk.
Damn it.
It really milks.
Soupy has been let off the leash. Somebody took her harness off and they are gone.
It isn't some kind of fraud. It really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago. Welcome back to the stream, Totally
And they
Bearer.
said it's really real.
Trust me.
My friend said it's real. But I guess seeing is believing. Allow me to show
Allow me
you
to
this
milk you.
completely metaphysical concept.
An 8-year-old girl gave it to me.
I can use the Magatama on him by tapping it.
Gonna milk the truth out of him.
Yes! Get his ass up!
Why you're being cooperative. Unlike... I think you're hiding something, Detective. So why don't you just tell us about it?
Listen, people usually hate me, so what's up with this, detective? What to do? Which path is the path of justice?
Detective Fulbright is really in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so torn up over. Justice, I assume.
Yeah? In justice we trust?
I really understand what's been bothering you, Detective. I truly do. Something happened that goes against your principles, isn't that right?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosions occurred, everything was just fine.
Is that a fact?
Yep. Peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed guard detail for a routine rocket launch.
I don't think the guard detail was as relaxed as you claim as long as this exists. Police officers and riot police who had been standing by gave the evacuation instructions. Tight security, is that what it is? It's not relaxed, it's tight.
Yeah, I would present that.
Before the explosions, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight that they even brought in a special task force. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail. Got him.
That was voice acting.
Whoa.
Thanks, I decided to take some creative
It was
liberties there.
impressive.
You
I was
acted
like, there's a
so
lot of
bored.
there's a lot of consonants there that are unrelated to each
Indeed.
other, I felt. Now hold on just one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch.
I wasn't watching.
That's why I was called in on a special security detail.
As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that that's true. But I say it's very
As versed as you are.
But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the outset.
Probably the bomb lady.
Candace Armia. Detective Arm specialized in bomb cases. The fact that she was here on hand means that you people knew that there was a possibility that a bombing would occur.
You got me, Mr. Right.
Just eat his pussy a little more.
Got him.
Unlock successful.
Pussy locks are a different mechanic.
Hey, phrasing!
Phrasing indeed, Mia Noko.
All right, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing.
Ah.
But the plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat.
Where's
They
these
launched.
vessels? Nuclear vessels.
But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed?
Nothing.
Guess you're finding out now.
Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just, was it?
How was the warning delivered? In a Fortnite event?
By phone and directly to Director Cosmos.
Oh wow, his hair.
Ugly.
Boo.
Boo, we hate your
Your
pussy.
style is trash. Your style is trash. Your hair looks like shit. Boo.
I have so much rage to take out on this character.
But the police department instructed everybody to keep it under wraps.
That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset.
But it's not only that. I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackwell as well.
Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties.
That's not it. It's a question of justice.
Uh-huh.
I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court. The reason he's still prosecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know.
We'll get through this conversation and maybe then call it.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, talking to you folks about it would definitely be breaking the rules.
Marin, have you had dialogue today aside from flashbacks?
I think I might have spoken a tiny bit as the guy, but we were just presenting the same evidence over to him.
I'm just astounded.
I think it was all flashbacks, I feel like.
Crazy.
Never mind that.
I still
What
get
are
my
rules
minimum,
but things to be
though.
broken, right?
You still got to pay me.
Yes, man, you'll be paid after the stream.
I accept money and sexual favors.
Oh.
Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a prosecutor is highly irregular.
I think we guessed that much.
So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it. So you weren't told why either, huh? No, I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder.
Yeah, it would have had to have.
It's a step ladder.
uh,
But Prosecutor Blackwell told me once. The hunt I've been on for the Phantom of 7 years past continues still.
okay.
7 years past?
It's always these 7 years.
Isn't it?
Ah.
A phantom, huh? And not one of the friendly variety either, I gather. Haunted for 7 years. This phantom of 7 years past, any idea who or what he was talking about?
Not a clue. But he seems to think that this phantom is behind this whole incident somehow.
Wait a minute. He thinks they may be connected to this case?
Yup. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. For starters, that case happened right here at this very space center, too. And in both incidents, the threat was issued via telephone.
So that's why Prosecutor Blackwell thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom.
Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you want to talk about 7 years ago. That's when Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty of murder.
Oh no.
I killed a man and I liked it.
That messy case is what started the whole dark age of the law.
Oh really?
So you see how this phantom and Prosecutor Blackwell's conviction might be related.
Yeah, I can see why he'd think that. This incident and the Phantom. Not to mention Blackwell's past. It's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head here.
This might sound crazy, but... Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kind of strange during the last trial and all. The prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence.
Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
Foreshadowing?
What? Ah!
Boo.
No, I doubt he thinks Mr. Starbuck is his phantom. But I do get the feeling that he thinks the defendant has ties to them. Which is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now. But this time, I'm just so overwrought about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction.
I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent.
I feel bad for Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm going to be rooting for your team this time. But don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't.
I'll forget that you exist when I leave this room, trust me.
Don't you worry.
Detective
That's
Fulbright,
the spirit.
I guess I was wrong about you.
I swore to reform Prosecutor Blackwell and make him a valued member of society again. So I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart.
Thank you, Psychic Space Cow, for the hydrate command there.
You are the only ones who can stop him in court. You really care and want what's best for Prosecutor Blackwell, don't you, Detective?
Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either.
I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I'll give you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. I saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago. Really? Then let's go find her, Mr. Wright. Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. In Justice We Trust on 3. 1, 2, 3. In Justice We Trust.
Just something.
Great job, guys. Okay, later.
Nailed it. Okay, bye.
There he goes.
Wait, were we supposed to say in...
Baby, baby!
Were we supposed to say in Justice We Trust back there too? That's funny.
I was thinking about milk.
Just Ellie, thank you for the baby redeem.
Let's go see that witness now.
All right, the Space Center entrance it is.
Okay, let's call it there.
Yeah.
We've been going just under 3 hours here. 7/19th Cosmos Space Center entrance. Let me save the game. All right.
Speaking of milk, I want clam chowder.
That does sound good.
I've been thinking about clam chowder in a bread bowl.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gosh.
life hasn't been the same since we were in Vancouver and Seattle and had
Honestly.
unlimited access to bread bowls and soup.
Oh my God.
I mean, I live in San Francisco, so I kind of do.
Oh, fuck you.
You can leave.
You can leave and hate your life like the rest of us at any time, Soupy. You just don't want to.
I mean, I do hate my life. It's just for other reasons other than clam chowder in a bread bowl.
No soup-related reasons.
Well, let's see who's streaming. And while I'm looking up someone to raid, Marin, is there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we head off here?
Thanks for hanging out.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say to the chat before we head out here?
Thanks for having me. Thanks
will
everybody
have
for
the
coming.
spaghetti.
That was a good time.
With a side salad.
It is always a good time. Ninja
Salad is
Warlord,
on
thank
top.
you
I
for
send it
the
back.
I send it back redeem. Karina, is there anything you want to plug or say before we head out?
Check out Drawfee Show.
Yes,
We
indeed.
put out episodes on YouTube Tuesdays, Thursdays. We stream Monday, tomorrow. Usually we do art, but if Jacob remembers to bring a capture card, tomorrow we're going to play Mario.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, we're going to play the jump, jump, jump level and all in co-op until we can beat it.
That sounds awesome.
9-hour stream.
Good luck.
Check out
Or
that
until the stream ends.
Yeah.
Trophy a follow. Ryrie Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. It's been fun. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. Yes, indeed. We will be back next Sunday, I assume. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on social medias if that changes. And I will be back probably Wednesday. I'll be playing Magic the Gathering for the first time on stream. And, of course, there'll be more Phasmophobia streams later on in the week as well. But we're going to head out. I'm going to raid Lanny Pator. He is playing the new Spider-Man game. So if you don't want to see spoilers, I assume he is going to be mid-story for that one. So
Spoiler man.
if you are avoiding spoilers for Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5, don't go through with the raid, or just leave, or just close your browser. We're gonna raid now. Take care. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Happy Destiel Confession Day.
Oh God.
They
What
are.
was-
Remember the 5th of November when Destiel went to Super Hell.
And we're out.
And the car went to heaven.